And for decades, crafting stories was the norm. Markets were inefficient, data moved slowly, and information advantages actually existed. It was the peak of capitalism in financial markets. But then, something happened that changed everything. The math nerds showed up. Guys named Yang, with PhDs from Harvard, 3 math Olympiad medals, and dreams that exclusively consist of probability distributions. And in the late 1980s, these nerds banded together because they realized something. Markets weren't entirely random. They were statistical. Patterns exist, human behavior repeats, and market inefficiencies open the door for opportunities. And this is where quantitative investing began. Because instead of asking, is this a good company, the quants were asking, given these variables, what's the expected outcome? It was rules over narratives, probabilities over opinions, math over gut feelings, and it worked. Quantitative hedge funds began popping up out of nowhere like acne on a teenager, and the most infamous of which was Renaissance Technologies, and more specifically, the Medallion Fund. Because the Medallion Fund is widely considered the most successful investment vehicle in history, and you've probably never even heard of it. It was Renaissance Technologies' flagship hedge fund, and it was founded by mathematician Jim Simons. He believed in using purely mathematical and statistical models to predict market movements, meaning no fundamental stock picking, no CNBC interviews, and no magic genie hiding inside a Bloomberg terminal. It was just purely math, algorithms, and machine learning, and it worked obscenely well. Because for more than 2 decades, the Medallion Fund generated over 60% annualized returns before fees and roughly 39% after fees. And for context, Warren Buffett averaged around a 19% annualized return over his career. Meaning, if you compounded 10K at Buffett's returns for 20 years, you'd end up with around $324,000.